In today's lesson, I'm going to give you 20 tips to understand fast spoken English. These are things native speakers do to speed up their conversations. So if you're listening to someone and you're thinking, I don't understand what they are saying, they're speaking so quickly, well, they're probably using some of these. We're going to start simple, and it will become more challenging as we continue. Is this lesson American English or British English? Well, I'm American, so this lesson is gonna be based on that. But a lot of these are common everywhere. My name's Arnel. Let's start. Number 1, and often becomes n. Let's start slow and clear. Many people eat bacon and eggs for breakfast. Pete and I are going out later. I have to finish my work and then I can meet you. Let's do this again, fast and natural. Listen out for that n sound. Many people eat bacon and eggs for breakfast. Pete and I are going out later. I have to finish my work and then I can meet you. It's like the popular candy. Nobody says M and M's. We say M&M's. M&M's. And I want to clarify one thing. When I say fast and natural, I don't mean this is better English. Speaking slowly and clearly is perfectly fine, like when you're giving a presentation. I'm just showing you some of the shortcuts native English speakers use. The more of these you know, the more you'll understand. Number 2, you becomes ya. 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 Slow and clear. How are you? Can you help me? Steve asked you to call me. Fast and natural. How are you? Can you help me? Steve asked you to call me. 3, the ing ending often becomes in. In. Slow and clear. We spent an hour walking and talking. My dog starts jumping up and down when he's excited. Where are you going? Let's speed it up. And we can already combine some of these. Listen out for the ing n sound, the and n sound, and the you, y sound. We spent an hour walking and talking. My dog starts jumping up and down when he's excited. Where you going? Where you going? And you can see when we're speaking quickly, we often remove that auxiliary verb. We don't need to say, where are you going? Where are you going? Many times in written English, you'll see the G replaced by an apostrophe, like this: walking, talking, smoking. Again, this is very informal. You might see it in like a text message or in songs. Look out for song titles and lyrics with the IN apostrophe. Number 4, them often just becomes Let's start slow and clear. I saw them yesterday. Them meaning my parents. I saw them yesterday. Do you know where my glasses are? I haven't seen them. I love your shoes. Thank you. I love them too. Fast and natural. I saw him last week. Do you know where my glasses are? I haven't seen them. I love your shoes. Thank you. I love them too. And when we're writing informal writing, you'll often see them apostrophe E-M. There's a fun expression you can use when you want to encourage someone. You want to say, you can do this. Go get 'em, tiger. Meaning them. For example, tomorrow I'm going to ask my boss for a raise. A raise means more money, a higher salary. You can say, you deserve this raise more than anyone. Go get 'em, tiger. Number 5, don't know, dunno, dunno, dunno. I don't know. We don't know where our cat has gone. What's today's date? Don't know. And when we're speaking quickly, we can remove that subject. Don't know. Let's speed it up. I don't know. We don't know where our cat has gone. What's today's date? Don't know. Number 6. Give me. Gimme. 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 Give me that. Can you give me 5 more minutes, please? You were supposed to give me your homework yesterday. Let's make this faster. Give me that. Can you give me 5 more minutes, please? You were supposed to give me your homework yesterday. Number 7 is very similar to number 6. 7. Let me. Let me. Let me. Slow and clear. Let me help you. Let me know when Gina gets back from her lunch break. Let me go. Let me help you. Let me know when Gina gets back from her lunch break. Let me go. 8. A lot of. A lotta. A lotta. A lotta. Slow. A lot of people enjoyed the dinner party. We don't have a lot of time. Mary has a lot of tomatoes in her garden this year. A lot of people enjoyed the dinner party. We don't have a lot of time. Mary has a lot of tomatoes in her garden this year. 9. Because. 'Cause. 'Cause. You'll often see it written apostrophe 'cause or simply 'cause. Again, very informal. We need to leave because we are late. I have to stay at home today because I'm waiting for a delivery. Why did you buy that? Because it was on sale. We need to leave now because we're late. I have to stay at home today because I'm waiting for a delivery. Why'd you buy that? Because it was on sale. Why did you buy that? Why'd you buy that? This brings us on to the next one, number 10. Why did you becomes why'd you? Why'd you? Why'd you? And I think that sounds really cute. Why'd you? Why'd you? It sounds like a toy. Why'd you? Buy your why'd you today? Anyway, slow and clear. Why did you quit your job? Why did you call me into your office? Why did you decide to sell your car? Let's speed it up. Why'd you quit your job? Why'd you call me into your office? Why'd you decide to sell your car? 11. Going to becomes gonna. 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 Remember, we use going to speak about future plans, things we want to do in the future, things we have planned. Slow and clear. Tomorrow we are going to go to a water park. Next week, I'm going to be more productive. You're going to have a great time. Fast and natural. Tomorrow we're going to go to a water park. Next week, I'm going to be more productive. You're going to have a great time. And don't forget, you can always pause this video and repeat what I'm saying in this lesson. Try and practice it at home. 12. Want to becomes wanna. 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 And wanna can be want to plus verb or want a plus noun. Both are possible. I really want to see you. The students want a party. I really want to see you. The students want a party. Okay, you can see we are past halfway. I want to do a little review of some of these points here. I want you to see a lot of them put together. Okay, slow and clear. I want to ask you a question. Why did you tell them I was lying? They are going to be angry because who wouldn't be? So maybe this person is accusing someone. Let's speed it up. I want you to listen out for wanna, yeah, why'd you, in, gonna, and cuz. And you know, pretty much in every language, when you're angry, you just speak faster naturally. Let's try it. Let's get angry. I want to ask you a question. Why'd you tell them I was lying? They're going to be angry because who wouldn't be? Have to becomes have to. Have to. Have to. And have to means need to or must. We have to go. Do I have to come? You have to submit your application by Friday. We have to go. Do I have to come? You have to submit your application by Friday. Have got to becomes gotta. 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 And have got to and have to can be used in the same way. Have got to is often just considered a little less formal. So you can say, you have to submit your application by Friday, or you have got to submit your application by Friday. Same thing. I do have a full lesson on have to, have got to, and got to on my channel. I'll link it down below for you. I have got to be more organized. My doctor said I have got to do more exercise. We have got to finish this project by Monday. I gotta be more organized. My doctor said that I gotta do more exercise. We gotta finish this project by Monday. 15. What are you is what are ya? What are ya? What are ya? Slow and clear. What are you doing? What are you wearing? What are you going to buy Fred and Ginger for their wedding? Let's speed it up. Listen out for what are ya? Tip number 1, and becomes n. Tip number 3, ing becomes in. And tip number 11, gonna. What are you doing? What are you wearing? What are you gonna buy Fred and Ginger for their wedding? What are you gonna? That's kind of fun to say. Practice it. What are you gonna? What are you gonna? 16. We're really almost done this list here. T sound plus U is ch. 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 You might be thinking, what? Ch? Let's do a few examples. I got you a hot chocolate. Here, got means bought. I got you a hot chocolate. Don't you like action movies? The police know a lot about you. You can see the letter T followed by U. When we speed this up, listen out for the ch sound. I got you a hot chocolate. Don't you like action movies? The police know a lot about you. Let's go back to an example I gave you in number 15, just for a second. What are you doing? You know, we can remove that auxiliary verb, are, and now T is followed by U. So you can say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Or people also say, watcha? What you doing? What you watching? What you reading? Imagine someone's really nosy. What you looking at? 17. You all. Y'all. 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 We use this when we're speaking to a group of people. You all. Imagine a teacher is speaking to her students. You all did a wonderful job. I can't thank you all enough. Why are you all complaining? Y'all did a wonderful job. I can't thank y'all enough. Why are y'all complaining? Earlier in this lesson, I mentioned a lot of these points are common everywhere in lots of English-speaking countries. But y'all is particularly American. Y'all. 18. Out of becomes outa. 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 I put this one pretty far down on the list because even though it looks simple, out of can be used in quite a few ways. Number 1, it can mean someone or something leaves a place. Like, the bird flew out of its cage. This restaurant is no good. Let's get out of here. Out of can also mean no more. Something is all gone. We are out of milk again. Sorry, you are out of time. No more time. The bird flew out of its cage. This restaurant's no good. Let's get out of here. We're out of milk again. Sorry, you're out of time. And you'll also see out of in idioms and expressions, like this one here. Out of curiosity. This is such a great one if you want to ask a person a question, but you don't really have a reason. You're just curious. Out of curiosity plus question. Out of curiosity, where are you from? Out of curiosity, do you like spicy food? 19. Ought to. Oughta. 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 Oughta means should. I have a full lesson on should and ought to on my channel. I'll put the video down below for you. You ought to see a doctor. We ought to leave now before the weather gets worse. You ought to apologize. You ought to see a doctor. We ought to leave now before the weather gets worse. You ought to apologize. Number 20, last but not least. Have can be uh. What? So can we say, I brown hair? Do you a pen I could borrow? That's not what I mean. Modal verb, have plus past participle. This is an advanced grammar structure, and yes, I do have a lesson on this topic. In today's lesson, I just want you to listen to have as a. You could have been hurt. We should have bought more food. Tilly would have won. You could have been hurt. We should have bought more food. Tilly would have won. So you can see that when you learn something in a lesson, it's very clear. Could have been, should have been, would have been. But when we're speaking quickly, we like to smush things together. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Have really is the sound. Okay, we've done 20. There is one more I was debating putting in this lesson because I thought, should I include it? Maybe it's not necessary. But one of you recently left me a comment with this in it, and I thought, yes, it's a sign. I have to include it in my lesson. The weather is pretty hot today, in it. I have to say, this one in particular is very British. It means, isn't it? The weather is pretty hot today, isn't it? This restaurant is really nice, isn't it? You can say, in it. In it. This grammar is called question tags. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. I'm sure now you'll start hearing some of these things. I can't wait to make another video for you. Let me know in the comments which one of these were new for you, or which one did you like the most? I think you know my favorite one is why'd you? Why'd you? See you soon. Bye. Why'd you? Buy your why'd you today.